Very cool.
Nazi piece of shit.
Oh, wasn't that intelligent? Is that the best you got, lady?
Welcome. You're in for a fun-filled festival day here at old badass Uncle Sam land. This is a chilly day in February. This is why my days are never boring. We're going to start out with a couple of retired cops. And we're going to meet patient zero for the coronavirus. Yeah. We're going to be a political operative. Got a guy whose sister is going to be starting to work in the White House here in June, helping put together the debates, the political debates for Donald Trump. We get to meet a border agent and speak to him and find out what's going on down there at the border. Guy that works in an energy plant, and then we're going to wind up with a few students that's going to give you some, put a smile on your face. And sprinkled in between all of this, we're going to run into some really extraordinary, stupid cucks. Some really dumbasses. So this is why my days are never boring. And I hope I don't bore you. And if you're not bored and you're fully entertained by being on the streets, well, then you know what to do. Hit the like button, hit all appropriate buttons. My shop button is working. Still haven't found out what happened to my subscribe star. It totally disappeared. Who knows? And so I'll wait to hear from them. And in the meantime, if you just want to throw money at me, you can do that too. Okay, let's get to it. I'll see you on the other side.
Mass insanity. That's exactly.
I think it's planned to just create an implosion of society.
Yeah, and break it down.
Yeah. You think so?
That's what the communists are doing.
Yeah, it's not. Well, that's what we have running this thing. I mean, McCarthy was right.
You bet he was. Thank you for what you do.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's just
No more bullshit. Look at that. I like that, man.
Oh, isn't that intelligent? Is that the best argument you got? 3 words, and it's all vulgar, huh? That's the best you got, right?
As a Democrat,
That's the best you got, right? Vulgarity is the best you got.
Exactly.
Keep walking away, you coward. Keep walking away, you coward. Keep walking away, coward. Hide behind those skirts. Just hide behind those skirts, coward. That's what I like doing, exposing them.
Hey, and that's exactly what this whole deal with this impeachment has done, is it exposed them.
Oh, yeah.
And exposure is their Achilles heel.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, everybody, as you know, as a police officer, as a former police officer, and you let them talk, they pretty much expose themselves after, right?
And they have popped up.
Isn't that why the lawyers say shut your mouth?
Exactly.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Right.
Because everybody winds up always exposing themselves.
That's right.
And that's what these idiots are doing right now with this whole impeachment thing and everything
That's
else.
right.
Now, let me ask you, do you have any faith at all in the Department of Justice that we're going to see?
I do now.
You do?
I think once Trump gets through this hurdle, I'm hoping, I've understood and heard that there are indictments coming. There are already 3 or 4 that have actually happened, and they're going to trial. They're small, but they're I believe they're going to get them.
I hope you're right, because I mean, I just have a lot
That is
of.
my last hope of faith for a revolution.
How you doing, brother?
I'm alright, thank you. Yourself?
Oh, you know, having the time of my life.
Nice.
Where are you from?
England.
England.
Yeah.
Familiar with this man?
No.
Tommy Robinson?
No?
You know? I bet everybody in England be familiar with him. Just had Brexit. How do you feel about that?
Not really too stressed. I don't live in England anymore.
Oh, all right. Where are you living at?
China.
China.
Yeah.
What part?
Beijing.
Beijing? Okay.
So,
Did you fly over here? Did you get over here before the coronavirus shut down?
well, I had to, obviously.
Yes.
But no, I'm actually patient zero. yeah. I'm on a tour around the world. to help spread the good word of coronavirus. Have a good day.
How's it going? How's it going? Things looking good?
Oh, absolutely. We've got a friend that just doesn't understand. We're working on her. But you know, the Democrat Party is not the Democrat Party
No,
that it
it's
used
not.
to be. And that's what's so sad, because people
No.
are struggling with that.
No. I mean, that they did infanticide the Green New Deal, open borders. I mean, this is communism.
Yes, sir. That's exactly right.
It's not, it has nothing to do with.
And
America.
we struggle because my husband's father was a district judge, and he was huge in the Democratic Party. But it's not the same.
It's not. It's been taken over.
His grandchildren, my children, are like, how can he even be a part of that? We're like, it's not the same party.
No, it's been taken over. It's been taken over by the radicals.
We have a friend that has re-elected the MFer. He has the hat. He's real good friends with Ted Nugent. And Ted Nugent gave him that hat.
Yeah, that old Ted Nugent, man. That's what's wrong with this country. You need more people like Ted Nugent. When does she start doing that? I mean, she already got the position.
Yeah, June.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So she's going to be doing the presidential debates.
Yep. Yeah, and she'll be working in the White House. Yeah.
Very cool.
Piece of shit.
Oh, wasn't that intelligent? Is that the best you got, lady? Is that it? Is that all you got? Walk away, coward. Where are you guys from?
Texas.
What part?
Way down the bottom.
Yeah,
Right by the river.
yeah. How's things on the border, man? Is they you still having problems? They still crossing over?
That's every day.
Is it?
Yeah, that's not
He works the border.
I actually work.
You work the Border Patrol? You're an agent?
Yes, I am.
Oh, tip of the hat to you, sir. God bless you. So, I mean,
I've got the big.
how you doing?
Sir.
So, have things improved at all, or what's happened?
Say no. No, nothing's improved. It's there. Traffic's always there. It's always coming through. The administration's doing what they can to fix it. And obviously you know what's stopping it, which is the other side, right?
Yeah, indeed. How about the wall? Are you going to be built? Is that going to be built in your area?
Yeah.
We already have a wall in place, but it's just used the funnel.
It's a funnel.
It's a funnel. It's a funneling device.
It stops them from jumping the fence, but it funnels them to certain openings
Right.
in the fence.
Where we
and we're
can
there for
monitor.
it.
Yeah, that makes it kind of easier for you, I guess. So you're going to, it isn't so spread out there.
So the
man.
fence works.
Yeah, I just watched a video this morning about it was on the southern border of Mexico, from Guatemala coming in Mexico, where the Haitians were just walking across the river going in. And,
You got everything you can think of. People from Serbia, Iran, Iraq, Ethiopia, Africa, every Chinese you can think of, every Asian you can think of is crossed there.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's not worry about that coronavirus.
Yeah. It's coming. Well, a lot of the agents end up getting sick sometimes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, man. I've talked to other agents, and man, I God bless you. Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton for you. It's good for any crime in the world.
Our company's full of money. They don't let us build. They just won't let us build power plants. So
That's odd. I mean, don't they? I mean, coal's pretty much clean burning by now, don't they? They have technology to.
Oh yeah, it's expensive, but
Is it?
They pretty much regulate you out of it. It's tough.
But natural gas, I mean, there's plenty of that, isn't there? I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
So that's
And it's cheap for now anyway.
good.
So
Good, yeah. Yeah, it cracked me up when Biden said a couple of weeks ago, well, they're going to elect me and I'm going to shut down all the fossil fuel and arrest all the executives.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. Who's going to run against them? Who's going to beat them?
Any of them could beat him.
Any of them could beat them? How much money you got? I'll give you odds.
Okay.
I'll give you odds. I'll give you 10 to 1 odds.
Well, he's only got 38%, so
I'll give you 10 to 1 odds.
I wish
I'll give you
lived-
20 to 1 odds.
I wish I
I'll
lived
give you
there.
20 to 1 odds.
I wish I lived down here. I might think that.
Yeah.
Of course you will. How many bets you got?
I'll give you any odds you want, pal.
Right.
Ain't nobody's going to beat him. There are people waiting in line. There were 100,000 requests to see him the other day. There are people waiting 24 hours in line in 17-degree weather to get in to see him. Biden got 75 people in a soda shop. That many people wait in line in a bathroom to get a Trump rally. Who the hell's going to beat him?
Well, we'll see.
Combined, you couldn't get at a rally. The Democrats couldn't get at a rally when he gets at one.
Rallies don't vote.
What?
Rallies don't vote.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Sure. How you doing? Did you find
Go
the
to the rally, How
ATM?
many votes did you cast? You
All
only
right,
cast
which
vote
one you want?
Day.
Hat, flag on the other side, and I'm gonna get a sticker.
All right. Hi. Yeah, that's me, all right.
How much are like these posters?
Well, this is my work. Where are you from?
I'm from Bahrain.
Bahrain?
Yeah,
Wonderful. And what are you doing here? What
I
are you,
study in Boston.
what are you studying?
History. History.
History?
Yeah.
Any particular history? History
No,
as a
just
whole?
History, like that's the major.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. What are you going to do with that?
I'm not sure yet, so I'll figure it out.
But it's good that you study history.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good base.
Well, of course it is, because if you don't, the old saying, if you don't know the past, you're bound to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. And
I like some of the ones in the back. They're really cool.
oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Which one were you looking at?
The Planned Parenthood.
The Planned Parenthood one? Really? That's wonderful. That's great. Yeah, the Planned Parenthood one is very controversial.
And this one.
And you're really, so you're, how do you feel about 9/11? How do you feel about that? Do you, speaking of history, have you looked into any of that at all? Have you?
I don't know. I think it's tragic, but I think tragedies happen.
I would ask you to go ahead and look into this a bit more. I've been reading this book. You want to peruse this just for a second?
Can I take a picture of this?
Please do. Please do. Yeah, I would ask you to go ahead and look into it a bit more. There's a lot about 9/11 that should be questioned. It's not what we were told. I mean, there's a lot about this. This building right here alone has never been explained why it collapsed. This is building number 7. It is the third building to collapse in New York City in 9/11, and they never explained why. Nothing hit it. There's a lot of hidden history that they're not going to teach you in the Boston College. Matter of fact, I would say that more often than not, they lied to you there. They're going to,
Thank you very much. Very nice to meet you.
Oh, it was my pleasure. And here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton, which is good for any crime in the world. Yeah. Now, the colleges are very liberal, and especially up there. I mean, where do you lean politically? I mean,
I'm conservative, but like conservative, like back home, British conservative here is very different, especially how it's perceived.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
How's conservative back home? What's the difference?
We have a monarchy, so like conservative is just status quo.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I assume.
So like all of this is like what they already believe.
Oh, good. Well, that
more or less.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, how do you fare though with your beliefs in such a liberal environment like?
I just let it from one ear to the next. It's hard. Like my whole class is like very like trans, like a lot of like even the professors are all like that. So it's you cope.
And you just very, very good. God bless you.
Thank you.
You know,
very nice to meet you.
Oh, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Okay. Take care.
You know, God bless. Sanders.
I mean, that's the complete opposite of what the teacher should want.
I know, but there is a. You can look this up on YouTube. I hope they haven't taken it down. There was this KGB agent that defected in '58. Came over here and he gave an interview. It's like a 3-hour interview. And he says the way we're going to take over the United States is not militarily because, you know, you're too strong, couldn't do it. So what we did is a 40-year plan. We infiltrated the school boards and we put our socialist agents in the school system. Because then we'd know a few generations down the road that you would have, you know, socialists in your government because, you know, we'd be electing them because we'd be educating the kids to accept our agenda. And that's what's basically happening. Thank you. And that's why you got a lot of just communists. So I'm glad to see a lot of young people seeing through it because I think innately, especially, I'm seeing a lot of young people, when they grow up into a liberal, or whatever they grow up to, they kind of naturally project. And so I'm seeing that, you know, I'm seeing like, oh, well, wait a second, this is bullshit, let me see here's what they're saying, you know. So I'm glad to see a lot of young people rejecting that and seeing more clearly. And of course, the lines are more defined now, I think. You know. Where do you get most of your news? Where do you, social media or?
Usually social media, but not news.
Yeah, well, you know, nobody's listening to these guys anymore. I mean, you know, unless your IQ is like room temperature, you know. You ever listen to InfoWars at all? Or?
I've seen it, but not frequently.
Yeah. My rule of thumb is I tend to listen to the people they try to silence.
It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, so when they shut off InfoWars, you know, that's when they've actually become more popular. Yeah. So you want to go listen to the people they try to silence. Well, God bless you guys. Thank you for being aware and, you know, and being who you are. And God, Alabama's got the prettiest women. I swear they do. All right. Take care.
You have a good afternoon.
So that was fun, huh? How about them students? Seriously. Really nice. Kids and seniors in high school and, you know, student going to Boston College. It's got her head screwed on right and easy to look at. Yeah. All right. Thanks for coming by. Remember, hit all the appropriate buttons, and do not forget to pray for me, please. And I will be praying for you on this end. And God bless you all. See you on the streets.